Want to transform your raw footage into a polished masterpiece? You're in the right place. Welcome to the summary of our comprehensive course on editing workflow, organizing, trimming, and assembling footage. This course serves as a roadmap, guiding you through the fascinating journey from raw footage to a captivating masterpiece. So, what's in it for you? Well, whether you're just beginning your editing adventure or you're a seasoned pro looking to sharpen your skills, this course is designed with you in mind. It offers a wealth of insights, tips, and techniques to help you streamline your editing process and bring your vision to life. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's first take a bird's-eye view of the journey we'll be embarking on together. The course, and consequently this summary, is neatly divided into several modules, each focusing on a crucial aspect of the video editing process. First up, we delve into the art of organization. This module explores the importance of effective footage organization and offers strategies for creating a structured and efficient editing environment. It's all about setting the stage for a smoother editing process. Next, we move on to trimming and cutting techniques. Here, we'll share tips on how to eliminate unnecessary content and enhance pacing. It's about making every second count. Then, we venture into assembling a story. This module delves into the art of weaving together your footage into a coherent narrative. We discuss sequencing, transitions, and storytelling principles to help you craft a compelling story. Following this, we explore adding polish and effects. This module covers enhancing your footage with effects and polish, discussing color correction, audio enhancements, and visual effects. It's all about giving your video that extra sparkle. Finally, we wrap up with exporting and final touches. Here we explore strategies for finalizing your project and preparing it for distribution. We discuss exporting settings and quality considerations to ensure your masterpiece is ready for the world to see. Get ready to streamline your editing process and elevate your video content. Let's embark on this journey together, and by the end of it, you'll be ready to craft your own masterpiece. Organizing your footage effectively is the first step in crafting your masterpiece. Picture this. You're sitting in front of your computer, ready to start editing, but your workspace is a mess. Clips are scattered, you can't find that one perfect shot, and you're wasting precious time trying to make sense of it all. Sounds familiar? Well, it doesn't have to be that way. In Module 1 of our course, we explored the importance of effective footage organization. The art of organization isn't just about tidying up, it's about creating a structured and efficient editing environment that makes your workflow smooth and seamless. Imagine the difference between a cluttered desk and a clean one. The clean desk allows you to focus, to see clearly, to think creatively. The same goes for your digital workspace. A well-structured editing environment is like a clean desk. It allows your creativity to flow freely. So, how do you achieve this organization nirvana? First, start by organizing your footage as soon as you import it. Create bins or folders for different types of clips, close-ups, wide shots, B-rolls, interviews, whatever makes sense for your project. Next, label your clips. Whether you use descriptive names or a code system, make sure it's something that you'll understand weeks or even months down the line. Remember, you're not just organizing for today, you're organizing for the entire editing process. And don't forget about metadata. It's like the secret sauce of organization. Metadata can include information like the date and location of the shoot, the camera settings, even notes about the content of the clip. This might seem like extra work now, but trust me, future you will present you. Now, let's talk about sequences. Sequences are like mini projects within your main project. They allow you to break your work down into manageable chunks. You might have a sequence for each scene in your film or each section of your video, and just like your clips, your sequences should be clearly labeled and logically organized. Finally, consider using a storyboard or an edit decision list. These are visual representations of your project that can help you see the big picture. They can guide your editing process and keep you focused on your creative vision. In short, organization is about more than just cleanliness. It's about efficiency, focus, and creativity. It's about crafting your masterpiece, not just editing a video. And remember, organization is an ongoing process, not a one-time task. As you edit, as your project evolves, your organization strategy should evolve too. Don't be afraid to reassess, to tweak, to refine, because in the end, the goal is to create an environment that supports your creativity, not one that stifles it. With a well-organized workspace, you're ready to dive into the editing process. Trimming and cutting your footage is essential for shaping your narrative. In the realm of video editing, trimming and cutting are the scalpel and scissors that shape the raw material of your footage into a compelling story. It's a process of selection, of deciding what to keep and what to discard, and it's crucial to the pacing of your narrative. Let's dive into some key points from Module 2. One of the first things we learned is the importance of a keen eye for detail. When you're trimming and cutting your footage, you're not just removing the unnecessary bits, you're also looking for those golden moments that will make your video stand out. It's about finding the balance between what serves the story and what doesn't. Another key point is learning how to use your editing software's trimming and cutting tools effectively. Whether you're using Adobe Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro, or any other editing software, mastering these tools will allow you to make precise cuts and trims with ease. It's like being a surgeon with a scalpel. You want to make sure your cuts are clean and precise. We also discussed the concept of pacing. Pacing is the rhythm of your narrative, and it's largely determined by how you trim and cut your footage. Do you want a fast-paced action sequence? Then you'll need to make quick cuts and trims. Looking for a slow, dramatic build-up? Longer takes and fewer cuts might be the way to go. Understanding how to control pacing is essential for creating a video that keeps your viewers engaged from start to finish. And then there's the art of the transition. Transitions are the bridges between your cuts, and they can make or break the flow of your video. We looked at a variety of transitions, from simple cuts and fades to more complex wipes and dissolves. Each transition has its own mood and effect, and choosing the right one can greatly enhance your storytelling. Lastly, we talked about the importance of practice. Like any skill, trimming and cutting take time to master. The more you practice, the better you'll get at spotting those golden moments, controlling the pacing, and crafting smooth transitions. So don't be discouraged if you don't get it right the first time. Keep trying, keep learning, and keep improving. So remember, trimming and cutting are more than just technical skills. They're creative tools that you use to shape your footage and tell your story. They're about making choices, about deciding what stays and what goes. They're about finding the rhythm of your narrative and making sure it flows smoothly from one moment to the next. Mastering these techniques will help you create a compelling and engaging narrative. So keep honing your skills. Keep experimenting with different techniques, and most importantly, keep telling your stories. Because in the end, that's what video editing is all about. Crafting your masterpiece one cut at a time. Now that you've trimmed your footage, it's time to assemble your story. Welcome to the fascinating world of story assembly. This is where you take your neatly organized and expertly trimmed clips and weave them into a compelling narrative. It's like piecing together a puzzle, except you're the one who decides what the final picture looks like. In Module 3 of the course, we delved deep into the art of assembling footage. We explored how to take your raw material and transform it into a coherent, captivating story. And that's exactly what we'll recap now. The first step in assembling your story is sequencing. Think of sequencing as the backbone of your video. It's the order in which your clips are arranged to create a flow that guides your viewers through your narrative. Each clip is a stepping stone, leading your audience from one point to the next, building anticipation and maintaining interest. Sequencing isn't just about putting clips in chronological order. It's about creating a rhythm that matches the pace of your story. It's about using your footage to build tension, evoke emotion, and engage your audience on a deeper level. Next, we have transitions. Transitions are the bridges that connect your clips. They're the subtle, often overlooked elements that can make or break the flow of your story. A well-executed transition can seamlessly guide your audience from one scene to the next, while a poorly executed one can disrupt the rhythm and distract your viewers. Transitions aren't just about fancy effects. They're tools you use to guide your viewers' attention, to signal changes in time or location, or to introduce new ideas. A simple cut can be just as effective as a complex transition, as long as it serves the story you're trying to tell. Finally, we come to storytelling principles. In the course, we discussed the importance of having a clear beginning, middle, and end. We talked about the role of conflict and resolution in creating a compelling narrative. And we explored how to use visual elements to show, not tell your story. Remember, video editing is not just about technical skills, it's also about storytelling. It's about using your footage to convey a message, to evoke emotion, to tell a story that resonates with your audience. A well-edited video is more than just a series of clips. It's a story that captivates, that engages, that leaves a lasting impression. So when you're assembling your story, think about the message you want to convey. Think about the emotions you want to evoke. Think about the impression you want to leave. And then use your sequencing, transitions, and storytelling principles to bring your vision to life. Remember, a well-assembled story captivates your audience and leaves a lasting impression. We've covered a lot today, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. We've journeyed through the labyrinth of video editing, exploring the importance of organizing your footage, honing your trimming and cutting techniques, and learning how to weave together a compelling narrative. We've also touched on the magic of adding polish and effects, and how to prepare your masterpiece for its grand debut. Each of these elements is a vital cog in the machinery of video editing, working in harmony to breathe life into your raw footage. But remember, what we've discussed today is merely an overview. Each module in the full course delves deeper, offering detailed insights and practical exercises to truly cement your understanding. The art of organization, for instance, goes beyond just sorting and labeling. It explores how a well-structured workspace can speed up your workflow and boost your productivity. The trimming and cutting techniques module doesn't just teach you how to cut, it shows you when and where to cut to maintain pacing and build suspense. Assembling a story is all about storytelling principles, while adding polish and effects delves into the nuances of color correction, audio enhancements, and visual effects. And let's not forget exporting and final touches, where you'll learn about quality considerations and optimal export settings. Each module is a treasure trove of knowledge waiting to be unlocked. So why wait? Dive deeper, learn more, and refine your craft. Enhance your video editing skills and create your own masterpiece. Enroll in the full course today. Thank you for joining us in this course summary video. We're thrilled to have shared these key insights from our comprehensive course on editing workflow. If you found this video valuable, please do give it a thumbs up, share it with others who might benefit, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more enlightening content. We look forward to helping you elevate your video editing skills. Until next time, keep creating.